Hello and welcome to Just Us Thinking. I'm your host, Michael.
And I'm your co-host, Rebecca.
And I'm your AV guy, Mikey.
And we have a good show, but first...
Hey there, I'm Hannah from Wicked Wanderings. If you love diving deep into dark tales, spine-chilling mysteries, and the creepiest corners of true crime, then come wander with us every Wednesday. Each week, we unravel the untold stories that haunt the edges of history and explore the eerie unknowns that keep you up at night. Whether it's a notorious case or a forgotten legend, we've got the chills you're craving. So tune in wherever you listen to podcasts and join our Wicked community, where curiosity is key and wandering is a way of life.
And back to our show here. And if you hear a little bit of rumble in the background, that's because there's a storm here, isn't there?
There is, yeah. It's another round of storms for us.
Yep. And it sounds differently because we are not in our normal studio.
No, we are in our new studio.
We are. So now it's not done yet. We still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But we decided to come out here and, see how the setup was going to be and kind of play around out here.
We did, yeah.
So
it's going to be interesting for sure.
That is for sure. It's kind of hot in here because there's a lot of bodies and moving equipment. That was fun.
Yep. Hot and sticky.
Yep. So what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to talk about those dog days of summer.
Oh, okay. So pets.
Yes.
It's going to be all the wonderful pets.
Yep.
All right.
We're going to talk about some of our favorites.
Okay. I think we have a top 10 list, don't we?
We always have a top 10 list, yeah.
All right. Let's, where do you want to start? Do you want to start, we have different type of pets.
Oh, yeah. These are not all your typical pets, but, well, some of them are, but...
There's a lot of them on this list that are pretty, I don't know. I want to say I think I know someone who has had every one of these pets. I think, on our top 10 list. I think I know someone who has every pet. So let's... I don't know, where you want to start top 10? Start with number 10?
Sure, why not? So this one I'm, not too fond of, but we would have our snakes.
Yep, so we have what? These are like your boas or...
You're like, I don't know, what kind did we have at one point?
We had ball pythons and I had boa constrictors.
Okay.
So we've had those at one point. Now, I think you have a family member that just got a snake, right?
Yep, my niece. She is loving her snake.
Oh, okay. The snake.
I don't get it, but hey, to each their own.
I had snakes. I liked them. They're fun to play, feed, and you're not a snake person.
I am not. No.
All right. And then the next one on the list we have our number 9.
Number 9's our lizards.
So now this could be your geckos, your bearded dragons, or all of those, right?
Yeah, those aren't too bad, but again, not one of my favorites.
Yeah, now bearded dragons are one of my favorites, but I also like the little leopard geckos as well.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Yep, they're pretty cool too.
So we didn't really, we had some, but I don't think they really lasted too long, did they?
Yeah, the problem is where you get your pets, unless you, I don't know, we got them from a local, pet store that they don't get the best quality. They don't, it's not that they're bad pets, but you're getting kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah.
If you go to a breeder or something, you're going to get a whole different kind of pet. So.
Oh yeah.
But then you pay breeder.
You pay for
price.
it. Yeah.
Your niece's snake was not cheap.
No, it wasn't.
That's not the little $39 on special ball python that you get from, the pet store, right?
Yeah. She got it from like a good breeder. So.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, number that was number 9, right?
That was number 9.
Number 8.
We're on number 8. These are not my particular favorite either.
So the 10, 9, 8 are not in your wheelhouse,
no,
huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a traumatizing experience as a young kid, and I'm just like
what?
So
when the stork dropped you off, it like dropped you on your head?
No. So number 8, in case you guys haven't figured it out, is birds. So when I was younger, my aunt and uncle out in Kentucky, they had a couple, those small little parakeets.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And one night we were sitting around, our parents were around the kitchen table. I think me and my cousins were in the living room. And I guess the birds got out of the cage somehow.
Okay.
Not really sure how, but they got out. So they're flying all over the kitchen. And I think one of them flew back behind the refrigerator and got kind of caught up in the fan.
Ah.
Now, it didn't die, but it was, pretty hurt. And yeah, it just was. Ugh.
Yeah, that's the problem. So you have the problem with snakes as well.
Yeah.
And lizards. When they get out, they kind of are very. If you have any other pets, they can sometimes get attacked. Or,
yeah.
You got to be. There's those top ones are kind of. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I do like birds, but I want a big bird. I don't want a
Remember
small
when
little
we
one.
went to the there was the Rockbrook
Yeah.
they had an outdoors like craft fair or whatever,
Right.
vendor fair, and one of them had one of those big birds. What kind was that?
That I believe was a blue and gold macaw, and that is actually that's the bird I want.
It is.
Oh yeah.
That thing it wasn't as terrifying as I thought it was going to be, but
You held it.
I held it, but it barely.
You were nervous.
And then it didn't want to get off my arm.
Well, it liked you.
I was like, really?
Yeah, it liked you. So
yeah.
all right. So okay, birds. Okay,
Birds.
what's the next one on the list?
Next one are your tiny little fuzzy hamsters.
Yeah. Now this is snake food.
They are, yeah.
I guess it could be.
Yeah.
Expensive snake food.
There's a couple buried out in our backyard at my dad's house.
So you had a hamster?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember one time they got out of the cage too, and I think the one like ran from the living room or from like our bedrooms like out into the kitchen and got stuck behind the oven.
Ouch.
So I
Okay.
remember them having to like pull out the oven and get it.
Was it dead?
No.
Uh
No. The other hamster, it like got out and it was okay. So you know how your stairwell is like going down? Like he was kind of like at the top of the stairwell and kind of like jumped over down the stairs.
like all the way down?
Yeah.
Oh, did he make it?
I think so, but not too much longer after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had trauma.
I was like, what the hell?
he committed suicide. Oh, goddamn hamsters.
I was like, what? So
I'm not a hamster person. I'm not a fan of hamsters.
they're not as bad as
They're not as bad as
guinea
birds?
pigs
Okay.
or birds.
Okay. So what's next on the list?
Next is going to be our fish.
Okay, well we do have fish.
Yeah, these aren't too bad.
Yeah. Well you have freshwater fish and saltwater fish.
Yeah.
And then of course goldfish and
Beta fish.
and all
Yeah.
those. Now we have saltwater fish, but we just have a couple clownfish.
Yeah. I was amazed at like all the different types of fish that they have out
Oh, yeah.
there.
They're
And
beautiful.
like they're very beautiful. So yeah, I was just wish we could have I guess kept them a little longer or
Yeah. Well,
like had
again,
them live a little longer.
fish don't live that long,
Yeah.
and balancing a tank is kind of a pain.
Yes, it is.
They are beautiful, but they're also very expensive.
Yeah.
So, all right, that was and I do love fish. So,
Yeah.
what's next on the list here?
So next is going to be your snake food, which are rats.
Rats. I would classify mice in the same category.
Yeah.
I know some people that like rats and mice, and I mean, I don't get that.
I don't either. Like, it's just...
They just, I don't know. I guess if you're a snake person, you can't be a rat person too.
Yeah. That kind of pound or like cross balances or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is. Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah. I guess if you want to, I think everybody in New York has a pet rat, probably living
Oh, yeah.
pretty close to it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Ratatouille. I don't know. I can't. Nah.
What's his name from the Turtles?
Master Splinter?
Yeah,
Master Splinter.
Now, listen, if it was a kung fu fighting rat, you got me on board.
Okay. That would be kind of cool to see.
That would be. I mean, because I would just take him out to bars. I don't want him a full size one. I want him just a little one,
A little midget one.
a little midget one, just a regular rat size, but knows kung fu.
Okay.
And that when someone talks shit on me, I can like pop him out of my pocket and say, "I'll make my rat kick your ass," and have him just like kung fu his nose or something. You know,
That would be pretty funny.
it'd be hilarious. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Yeah.
You couldn't ever get into a fight with someone if they had a kung fu rat.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm like,
That
I'd
would
be like, barkeep, I need a toothpick, and watch him like break toothpicks. It'd be freaking awesome.
That would be.
All right, I digress. What's the next on the list? We're on number 4.
Number 4.
All right.
I've also had a traumatizing experience with these animals too. Yeah.
Recently or
No, when I was a kid.
okay? Well,
So these are going to be your rabbits.
yep. So Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, poor Bugs Bunny.
Yep. All right. So what is your you and pets don't get along very well?
So, my grandparents, like one day I was over at my grandparents' house and I was going to play with the kids that live behind them. So I jumped over the fence, go play with them, and they got rabbits and they got dogs.
Okay.
So those two don't mix very well. So
We know that personally.
We do. So one of the kids decided to take one of their rabbits, put them in like one of those like things that you catch fish with, the nets,
Right.
and was like dangling it in front of the dog. And then the dog like, grabbed the rabbit and killed the rabbit right in front of us.
Okay.
Yeah. Traumatizing.
That is trauma. Now
Yeah.
we call one of our pups a rabbit killer,
Yep. Bunny Slayer.
bunny slayer,
Yeah.
because she's on 2 rabbits now.
I think
2 or
like
3.
4, I think.
Is she on 4?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Because she's gotten 2 this year so far.
Okay.
I think she's gotten a couple over my dad's house.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
And then I think she got like 1 or 2, like one here, like the first year we brought her, or like.
Okay, so
when
she's
she
at
was
like
2.
5 or 6 now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Peaches only got 1.
Yeah. Beaches. Not peaches.
Beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Beaches.
No, you said peaches.
No, I didn't. I think you're hearing shit.
I heard peaches.
No.
See, I told you so.
Beaches.
You said peaches.
Beaches with a B.
That and Sadie, isn't she also on one bird too?
Oh yeah,
she's
she
found
caught a bird right out of
Yeah.
the air, right? I mean,
She's our
bird-
jumper.
yeah, she jumped up and grabbed it.
I
All
still
right.
can't believe she did that.
So
I wish I would have saw that.
now your friend Susie has rabbits,
Yeah, she shows rabbits. So yeah,
so we got to make sure if Sadie ever goes over there, we got to be very careful.
keep them in their cages.
It's weird because Sadie doesn't mess with our cats.
Yeah, it's
Won't bother with them. She plays with them. She's
yeah.
nothing. And when she'll put a little chase to them when they're playing around, but
Right.
that's about it. She doesn't.
Or she'll try to break them up when they're fighting with each other.
She doesn't hurt them or anything. So okay.
So
that's number 4 for rabbits. Number 3.
number 3 are guinea pigs.
I don't like these things.
I don't either. They're kind of like I don't know, snippy.
Snippy.
Yeah, they like to like bite at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Ugh.
does our neighbor has those, right?
Yeah, she has them, and then Julia and the Alex and Maddie had a couple too. So, yeah.
Okay.
Guinea pigs, I don't know. They seem like really mean. They just have a mean look on their
Yeah.
face.
I don't like guinea pigs at
Yeah.
all.
Mm.
Never have. I don't think I ever will. I mean, they kind of smell too.
Yeah, they kind of do.
So not my cup of tea either.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Now we're on the top 2.
Top 2.
Now these are these are
These
they're
are
obvious.
like no brainers.
Yeah. At this point, if you don't know what the top 2 are here, you're not animal friendly.
Yep. So we got our number 2 are cats.
Yep. So there's all kinds of cats.
There are.
There's a lot of stray cats.
Yeah. We have a couple in our neighborhood.
Now they have some really like some exotic cats too, like the savannas. They are huge.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Those
That's
could
crazy.
get like huge, and they could like make jumps at like 20 feet plus.
Oh, wow.
They're huge cats. I mean, big cats.
Do you want to get one of those?
No.
Okay.
And then there's like the Maine Coons.
What are those?
They're huge.
Really?
Oh yeah, those fat and fluffy. That's what I call them.
Fat and fluffy. Okay.
Yeah. I think, and there's like a record, like one of the biggest cats is a Maine Coon as far as weight goes.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, it's just huge.
Cool.
And then,
Yeah, we should get one of those, see what Sadie does with it.
yeah, it'd be bigger, almost as big as her, I guess, sometimes.
I
Yeah.
can chase it around the yard.
Yeah. I don't know. That'd be kind of crazy. But we have a couple cats,
Yeah.
and we get them. Now cats are kind of a different
They
animal.
are. You know, like my brother had a couple like cats that like I was never fond of. They were always like hissing at me or like trying to scratch me when I come over to their house.
Almost sounds like a feral cat.
No, they were indoor cats.
Okay.
So Abby had one that was just mean as heck too.
Okay.
I mean that cat, like you just look at it and it tried to bite you.
Okay.
But
Well, when you moved in here, I know you were kind of a little standoffish with my cats at first, right? You weren't you were a little unsure about the cats at first.
a little bit, yeah, but not too bad.
Then they said, "Nope, we're going to cuddle with you."
Yes, they did.
So,
I've never Abby's had one cat that's been a cuddler. Other than that, I've really had no cats like really cuddle like yours or
Okay.
like
ours.
like ours.
Yeah.
So it was just weird. I was like, oh wow, not all cats are bad.
Right. And they're attention whores too.
Oh yeah.
When they say, and they're either attention whores or they don't want anything to do with you. That's one of the two. One of the two. There's no
Exactly.
in between.
And I don't know how you did this, but I have never seen a cat play fetch.
Yeah.
That
I have
is-
a cat that plays fetch.
That is just crazy to me. So
Yeah.
It's so funny though.
Yeah. You know what? She was playing fetch the other day, or he was.
Yeah.
I think the dogs were outside or running around,
Yeah.
and he found a toy and he was playing fetch. So
Yeah. He had it during night and he was like playing with it. He'd like drop it by my head.
oh, okay.
And I was like trying to figure out what he was doing. So like, and I finally realized it was a ball. So I kind of took it and like held on to it. And then I think finally he got tired and he left.
Oh, okay. So cats can be interesting.
Okay. Yes,
and
they
then
can.
number one.
Number one are dogs.
Yep.
Yeah. These are my favorite.
Yep.
So-
You know, I was a cat person first,
Okay.
and I've always liked dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm actually a really big dog person.
Yeah.
R2 really changed me into that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're just
we have
different.
the best. They're so good.
Yeah. Other than killing rabbits.
Yeah.
Or wanting to, our other pup is just wanting to always grab shit and run and play fetch. And I mean, we'll play fetch to the point where you get tired.
Yeah, she's going to kill herself one day, like playing fetch.
Yeah.
That's how she's going to go, is playing fetch.
Yep. That's probably going to be it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's dogs and cats are very close.
They
It
are.
could have been either one for one or two. I think that could really have been either place.
Yeah.
So now those are your kind of your pets you can get at pretty much any pet store,
Pet
right?
store, yeah.
Okay. Now you like another type of pets too, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I love me some horses.
So now that brings me a question. Is a horse a pet?
It can be, yeah. I mean, there's people that, after they get done showing, people can have horses from the day they were born.
Okay.
And, raise them, show them, and, retire, have them at retirement.
So farm animals are pets too?
I mean, I guess they can, some can be, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I could see that, but I'm like, and don't get me wrong. I remember the story when I was a kid, where we had a pet pig.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we had a pet pig, and my sister loved that pig.
Really?
She would go feed him. She would go talk to him. She would go read him, and all kinds of stuff. And that pig kind of got about the right size.
Yeah. Okay.
And that pig went to our breakfast table.
Oh, okay.
And I remember a little bit about that day.
Oh.
I don't remember much. I was young.
Yeah.
And I want to say we were eating a little bit of bacon, and my sister was upset that her pig was gone, and she wanted to know where her pig was. I said, "We're eating it."
Oh.
And I want to say she didn't eat bacon for quite a while. So
I'm surprised she didn't try to kill you after that.
I was really, really young, and she probably tried. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I remember her pet pig getting, it was that time.
Going to the table.
Yep. So now we had goats because my mother used to, when I was growing up, I had goat's milk.
Okay.
So we had goats, and she would I guess milk it for me, and then and I was little. I was just a baby. So
oh wow.
Yeah. So goats could be pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess pet. Could it be?
I guess they could be. The horse lady that I follow, Katie, she also has goats on her farm.
Okay.
She has mini goats.
I believe she has something else too, right?
Yeah.
Donkeys.
But no, her two goats one had triplets and another one had twins. So she's got
Now hers are mini?
Yeah, they're mini goats.
Okay.
Or I think they're
pygmy goats or
I'm not sure what type of goat she has. I know she has the mini cows and the mini horses, but I'm not sure about the goats.
Okay. Well, there's
so
a
cute
mini horse. Yeah, I guess that's not really a farm animal, is it?
Not really, no.
I mean, unless you have a couple. I guess midgets could have a mini horse, and that's a full-size horse for them, right?
That would be, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Yeah, she's also got a couple donkeys.
Yep.
One of them's about to have a baby. I can't wait because they're so cute. The other, her friend also raises donkeys, and she's just had a couple of hers have had babies lately, so they're so cute when they're so young. I'm like, I want one so bad.
Well, I think you need to. Here's the thing: you need to live on a farm, but you need to be rich enough to live on a farm where you have help to take care of all the animals.
Yes.
Because you don't want to do all the work that's involved in a farm, do you?
Neither one of us really do.
Yeah, neither one of us do. But you also want to have them around so you can play with them. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And cuddle with them.
And yeah. You're going to have a little bed outside that you they could come up and cuddle with you, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's, yeah. You have issues.
I know.
All right.
I admit it, so that's all good.
That's our list of pets. So I guess if you want, I would say throw in the comments with what your favorite animal is, what your favorite one is, and if it's a crazy breed or different type of bird or whatever it is. Yeah
we'd like to definitely hear it. So
yeah, and if you like what we do, like what we say, you could like and subscribe on Facebook. We're on Instagram, and we're on X.
Yep. And then of course you can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music, Amazon, and Samsung.
And then we're also on YouTube, Rumble, and we do TikTok videos, right?
We do, yeah. We're everywhere, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep. And I think by the time this video, or by the time this show comes out, we're going to be on vacation again.
We are
doing a little more research.
Mm-hmm.
So we hope everybody has a good week, and I think that's our show.
Alrighty, bye everybody.
If you like paranormal, true crime, and some cryptids, or just anything weird, check out Ouch! Was That a Ghost? Brought to you by your host, Liz. You can find Ouch! Was That a Ghost on Spotify, Apple, or any audio platform. New episodes drop every Thursday.